All right. Everyone ready for your Twitter freaks? Now that Jillian is gone. I held space for her, and that's how she repaid me. Let's get the intro from Danny as well.
I want mommy. I want milk. I want to be comforted.
All right. So we got a lot of freaks today. A lot's going on. Let's begin with this. The first time I went to a dermatologist in LA, I asked her what I should be doing besides moisturizer, SPF, and she said I would be a great candidate for Botox. I asked if she had a lot of 21-year-old patients that did Botox, and she audibly gasped and said, "You're only 21. First off, this is just a hard sell from the Botox lady, right? Am I crazy here? Whoop. All this means is you're getting got by a marketing tactic. She's going to pretend like you look way worse than you do, so you'll buy the poison that makes you look younger, right? Secondly, I learned something very interesting about this person. The X app is crazy. You'll see a mildly amusing post like this, and the next day you'll find out she literally kills children for a living. Let's check that one. Proud to announce the future of drone navigation. Palantir's visual navigation. We designed the F-11 as a platform for machine learning. In modern warfare, GPS cannot be relied upon. This allows drones to navigate without GPS using onboard cameras and computing. Autonomous missions, even in places without internet access. Huh. Well, by the way, 21... We're letting 21-year-olds make these types of moral and ethical decisions. 21? Come on. They can't even decide if they need Botox or not. Next up. You can't make this stuff up. Okay. Chat, I just want to let you know what you are about to see is a truth nuke. It is a truth Chernobyl disaster, a truth 3 Mile Island incident. This is about to be a truth mutually assured destruction. Ready? Lions, yeah. Let's look up Lion King. Huh, some interesting symbols on this diaper. Where have I seen those before? They're pedophile symbols. That's right, a spiral is for pedophiles. And there's a sun. Okay, let's see another, oh my god, not Elena of Avalon. Oh! Well, okay, let's check. Another scene from this movie no one watched. Wait, that sort of looks like a spiral, which means you're a pedophile. What's next? Encanto. Oh my god, she has fucking butterflies on her shirt. She's a pedophile. I knew it. Let's see, what else? The Jungle Book. CD-ROM from 1999 is a pedophile. That CD-ROM is fucking children. The Mighty Ducks. On the hat, we've got pedophile. And another scene with the hat? Yeah, dude, the sign didn't change. It's still the same sign, dumbass. I think it is amazing how stupid people have become. It's really fantastic. I legitimately think it is awesome that something like 30% of the population will be like, you'll try and have a discussion about like the way forward for the American experiment, and they'll be like, but did you consider, sir, that the 1999 Jungle Book CD is hiding covert pedophilic imagery? No. What does that even do? I want to just interrogate the logistics of it. Why would they do that? What purpose does that serve? If the Jungle Book CD-ROM from 1999 has pedophile images on it, what do you put the CD in? You become a pedophile? You put the CD in, you're a little kid, you put the CD in, and it hypnotizes you. You go, must go to nearest pedophile. I just don't understand. What's the plan here? They're just you know what it is? It's literally, time for the clues. Blizzard had this exact same thing happened One of the leading theories behind this mysterious rune was that it looked similar to Hearthstone. Some players thought it was player housing Hearthstone. Okay. Oh my god. They removed the rune and replaced it with a house symbol because people thought it was the pedophile symbol. People are insane. People are out of their mind. I think this is to show pedophiles this is their safe space. What, the 1999 Jungle Book CD? Are they going to live in it? Oh, man, it's wild. I love the context that there's like a secret pedophile ring running the United States, and they're communicating that to you by putting symbols in a movie no one watched. I mean, like, we know there's a secret pedophile ring controlling the United States. They're all on the Black Book. Oh, but that doesn't matter. Check out the 1999 fucking Jungle Book CD-ROM. Next up. Some great Reddit posts here. Is it normal to go on a walk in my neighborhood? Like, I'm jeans and a sweatshirt. Are people going to think I'm weird? Got high and super paranoid. Sorry, folks. Is it illegal to be in a group that is for fun and is like a D&D role-playing group? I am from the United States. Why would it be? What part specifically do you think may be illegal? Just being in a group? Who told you that being in a group is illegal? I don't know. I just worry about everything. I've made this before. Are the beans required or can I make it without? I really hate beans. You can, just don't put the beans in. I don't want to be offensive. Of course I know not to put them in if I don't like them. Why would not adding beans be offensive? I don't know. I'm just a cautious person. Are groceries good for you? Been eating a lot of groceries recently. Is this healthy? I speak for everyone when I say no. Fucking hell, man. I love Reddit. It's so good. Next up. Speaking of a ring of pedophiles running the country, let's do politics stuff. So we're getting the first wave of Trump appointees. About a third of them are like normal, the establishment Republicans you would expect to be put in these positions. A third are like fringe choices that were loyal to Trump but largely inoffensive, and a third are insane people. And the leader of the insane people one was I think for Attorney General, was it? Matt Gaetz was being considered. So this was about a week back, and along with his announcement that he was being considered, friend of the channel Matt Gaetz, of course, came up this, which someone scraped off Twitter a while back. Matt Gaetz paid young girls for being awesome, and just because. So in case you don't know, Venmo, Venmo transactions are public, and you have to put a note there. So he's paying all these little girls for extra for you just because. Gift emoji, smiling heart emoji, reimbursement, being awesome, being my friend. He's so good. Oh my god, he should have fucking invited them over to play the 1999 Jungle Book CD. That's how good. So, of course, this comes out, and everyone goes, unfortunately, I can't find the Marjorie Taylor Greene tweet. Everyone's like, oh, damn, he's like a pedophile. And Marjorie Taylor Greene, who is friends with Matt Gaetz, goes on this huge, like, tirade and is like, listen, I think you people are fucking disgusting. If the Republican Party held everyone to the same anti-child molestation standards that Matt Gaetz is currently being held to, then there wouldn't be any Republicans in Congress. It was like, oh? No, do go on, please. But unfortunately, Matt Gaetz did rescind his nomination. He is no longer being considered for Attorney General. I think they got Pam Bondi in there, normal ass person, ag of Florida, I think. But not before starting a Cameo page. So now I have to make a decision. Will I be purchasing a Matt Gaetz Cameo? On one hand, it would be so funny. On the other, it is just giving a pedophile money for more Jungle Book 1999 CD-ROMs. Like, giving George Santos money, that's fine. He's just going to use it to set up a GoFundMe to scam veterans or something. Giving Matt Gaetz money, that's probably going to be used specifically for purchasing, like, chloroform. Like, truly evil man. I think the answer is no. Next up. Okay, so on the continuation of politics, we have this one. So I don't know if you guys have been following this, but in the wake of the election loss, liberals have lost their mind in general. And one of the things they keep saying is we need like a Gen Z podcaster for libs. You know what I mean? Which is so strange because they already have so many lib podcasts, but no one listens to them because they're boring. And it's also weird because they spent an entire cycle calling like guys who listen to podcasts freaks, right? Wasn't that the whole Bernie bro thing? But now they're desperately scrambling for some sort of like Chapo trap house that doesn't hate them, which good luck. And they settled on Connor O'Malley. Now listen, I'm a big Connor O'Malley fan. I can't imagine how you would ever come to this conclusion. It'd be like being like, we need a podcaster to help get like white men to vote for Kamala. Call up the Riddler. Who? Let's watch a little Connor O'Malley. Fuck it. You guys want to watch a little? What do you think is a good one to watch real quick? I think probably 103 Fever will probably get you a good understanding of what he's about. Or you know what? I like Fuck Coin. Let's do Fuck Coin.
Whoa, what the fuck are you doing?
What?
What are you doing?
What?
Are you fucking my Amazon package?
I don't know how to fuck.
What do you mean you don't know how to fuck? You were fucking on my Amazon
I
package.
don't know how to fuck.
Get out of here, get out of here. Kill yourself, you fucking piece of shit.
A lot of unease and bad vibrations in the market.
It is absolute chaos on the street.
United in our resolve.
Time is almost up until the world is doomed.
I'm trying to learn how to fuck, but I don't know what to do. So I'm running around the neighborhood fucking on the box. I'm just a kid, I don't know how to fuck. I'm trying to learn, please give me some luck. I'm sorry. 1,000 years of apology to you and your family. 1,000 years.
Power of music, it's weird, isn't it?
Hi, Corb. It's Ed here, and that was perfect.
You are awesome.
Thank you for all the things you have done.
Everything is okay, Corb. They forgive you.
Thank you for your courage.
No one's perfect. We all make mistakes, but I want you to know, Corb, I didn't break a single law across a single line.
Your song, I mean, it fucking moved me. I gotta adopt you so I can really teach you how to fuck good. Wow.
Don't worry, you'll make the hole, okay? There you go. More hip action. Get in there. Put the pelvic into it. Come on, grab the box. Grab the fucking box. Hard. Fuck. Beautiful. The box loves you. And I love you. You made me very proud.
So like I don't get how you could, first of all this stuff is great, but I don't get how you can come to that understanding that like he's going to be some kind of liberal Joe Rogan. I don't understand. I mean, look at this. But it turns out the reason this article was written is because Jeremy Kaplowitz of the formerly of the Hard Times hard drive tweeted after the election, Democrats saying they need a leftist Joe Rogan with the Connor O'Malley bit.
What do I need?
I need $50 million, 3 million guns, trees that can get out of the water and walk, 3 good Terminators, 5 Hulks.
So what he's saying is that it's fantastical that they think they'd find someone like that, but this article writer saw it and went, oh, he means they need Connor O'Malley. Get his ass in the article. It's crazy. I got to get a job writing, man. I got to get a job writing. They are going to, wow. Every journalist is addicted to Twitter. How are they both addicted to Twitter and bad at reading it? It's crazy. It's crazy. I got to get a job writing for some sort of media. It's, I don't know. Thought MBT was the leftist Joe Rogan? Yeah, dude, for sure. Next up. All right. We got a couple more politics ones. So this is the exciting, like, you know how like the like Matt Walsh, Ben Shapiro, Dinesh D'Souza triumvirate picks something new to be mad about every week. Here's what they're mad about this week. So check out this this conductor. Now, what is this conductor doing wrong? Now, you might say nothing. But you would be wrong. In fact, she's doing everything wrong. She is making this entire performance all about herself by being so animated while conducting, instead of letting the music take center stage. I'm going to be real with you. What are you, a fucking moron? It's just so perfect because it shows off everything at once. It shows off you hate this person for no reason, but also you have no idea what a conductor does. You have never watched a piece of orchestral music played live, and you are confidently saying how to do it in front of hundreds of thousands of people that can easily just be like, hey, you're wrong, because I know it. It's crazy, dude. How do you... Yeah, I can't believe there's tourists for music. It's crazy. Listen, if you have ever, as someone who performs music on occasion, this is honestly pretty tame in terms of what a conductor can do. And let me tell you, it's also pretty helpful. Like, you want this type of connection with the orchestra if you are going to, conduct them. That's the whole point. Fucking hell. Have you ever watched, literally, it's like, this entire mentality could be cured by ever watching any piece performed ever. It's crazy. Oh my God. She's not even that animated. That's the thing. This is like very middle of the road in terms of animated conductors. We got to get, hold up. Let me pull a little bit of this up here. What is this woke-ass guy doing walking around on stage? He should be letting the music take control. What's going on here? What is he doing here? Why is he waving his hand around? That just doesn't make sense. I don't get it. Why is this woke actor pretending like this is what conducting is? This movie is so fucking good, by the way. #1 most anxiety-producing movie in the world. Outside of, like, Uncut Gems, maybe the most anxiety-producing movie in the world. Fuck. To be fair, this character is a literal sociopath. Yeah, I mean, he's like the worst man in the world. God damn. Ugh. I can't take it seriously because of how quickly I would have just left. You would have walked out with Dinesh. Next up. All right, last one. I'm so glad we beat this. So what we're looking at is a bunch of women doing like a TikTok trend. I'm so glad we beat this. I got to be honest with you. This person has gotten a lot of flack from people, who are like, I am so happy that like, or people who are like, hey, clearly this is just about aesthetics to you. Clearly it doesn't have any sort of grounded political understanding. I just want to get out in front. I'm going to say this. it is completely understandable to be immediately repulsed by Australians. I get it. They appear to be human, but we know that they truly aren't. Why are we even doing this? This is a video from Australia. Like, thank God we beat this. What do you think? This is the Australians for Kamala contingent? Oh man! But of course, this whole thing is just about like, we want to be mad, we want to be happy. All right, that's all for politics, but we got a lot more. Don't worry. Here we go. So we talked a little bit about Wicked prior to Freax. I'll give you my overview first off. It's really good. It's really good. Run, don't walk to Wicked Part 1. But it was responsible for a very funny series of Twitter posts based off of the PR push for it. They got Ari and they got Cynthia, that's her name, right? Going around everywhere, like crying in front of reporters. I don't know why they're doing this. They're so dramatic, but it pays off. The movie is quite good. Will Wicked be Doug's new Dune? It's going to be my new Dune. But before we get into that online happening, let's watch this.
The movie Wicked traumatized my kids. Hi mamas, as usual, I always try to come on here and give you warnings of the current dangers out there trying to attack our kids. Our little precious tiny babies. Our little ones, mamas. We need to protect them. We were invited to the premiere of Wicked, and mamas, let me tell you, again, guard your hearts. Are your little ones current on their gut health check? I feel very lied to and tricked into doing this. I thought because my kids are super duper fans of Ariana Grande and she wears pink in the movie, I thought it was going to be a nice princess movie. Instead, it was full of witchcraft and dark magic. I could just feel this heavy presence and energy the whole time. I feel like my kids were affected by it. They got home and they were all trying to cast spells. Now they believe in magic. Now they believe in the darkness of hell. My 12-year-old fell off the roof trying to fly on a broom. Since we know that the only way to light is our Father, Savior, Baby Daddy Jesus, my kids are going to be staying home from school this week. And for the rest of the week, I've called the deliverance team at church and they're going to be praying for us. So mamas, if you can, do not go watch that movie. Stay home with your babies and protect them, okay? Maybe wait until like after January 5th and go watch the movie, or just wait until it's streaming at home so you can watch it at home. I don't see any other way. I think you're gonna have to sit this one out.
It's so good. It's so good. This is a bit, right? Yeah. The baby daddy Jesus. Yeah. But it's a good joke. Next up. All right. So this is the central video in the Wicked PR push right now. So what's going on here? Well, Ari and Cynthia are getting interviewed by this woman. So let's watch this together, and then let's try and decipher what we watched.
I've seen...
Very loud. Maybe a little too loud. Let's turn it down a little bit and try again.
I've seen this week people are taking the lyrics of Defying Gravity and really holding space with that and feeling power in that.
I didn't know that that was happening.
I've seen it, yeah.
That's really powerful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's what I wanted.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I didn't know that was happening.
I've seen it on a couple posts. I don't know how widespread, but, you know, I am in queer media, so that's my,
That's
you
really
know.
cool.
Yeah, I've seen...
It's so good, dude. It's incredible. Okay, so let's start at the beginning.
This week people are taking the lyrics of Defying Gravity and really holding space with that.
Okay. What does this sentence mean? What on earth does this sentence mean? Like what she means is they're liking them, right? I've seen people who are seeing the lyrics to Defying Gravity and they like them. I don't know. They're really holding space with that. Let's follow it up with.
And feeling power in that.
I didn't know that that was happening.
You didn't know that Defying Gravity was going to resonate with people? Come on. What are you? Jillian has a theory that what she's referring to here is basically she has no idea what holding space means. And she's also like, oh, that's so powerful. I didn't know that. Like she's just trying to cover. But here's, I didn't know people were listening to Defying Gravity.
I've seen it. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it. All right.
That's really powerful.
She's like searching for something to say. She's like, that's really powerful. Or she's so moved. She's like, that's so powerful. They're very dramatic in these interviews. I love it. All right. And now there's like just this weird, yeah. And now watch.
That's what I wanted.
That's what I wanted. Well, for people to like the movie, yeah? But watch. She's so perfect. Look at Ari. Watch what she does here.
Yeah.
She like grabs her hand in solidarity, but she misses her hand, so she just goes for one finger. Watch. Oh. Jillian thinks that she has like, this is their secret code. Like when the two of them are trying to communicate in front of an interviewer, that they're like, this person is fucking crazy and has no idea what they're talking about.
I didn't know that was happening.
She's like, is she gonna fucking say another thing? I didn't know that was happening. And so then this person, I guess, realizes that she doesn't have a bunch of concrete examples of this happening and walks back this accusation.
I've seen it on a couple posts. I don't know how widespread, but I.
What do you mean? You said that people liked the song. Surely you can just infer that. She like reads it like, oh, give me specific examples now, liar. And she's like, oh, I've seen it on a couple of posts, but I don't know how widespread it is. And then this one's fantastic.
I am in queer media, so that's my,
That's really cool.
Two things. I am in queer media. Yeah, that's cool. And also, you're in queer media and you were surprised that Defying Gravity was so popular. Yeah, I'm in queer media. You wouldn't believe this. Defying Gravity, really popular among gay people. Oh. Yeah, for sure. What do you... No way, dude.
Yeah, I've seen
it's so
this
good,
week
dude.
people are
They're
taking the
holding
lyrics
space.
of Defying Gravity and really holding
They're finding
space
meaning.
with that and feeling power in that.
And then the final thing I'll say about this is, that's not a question, right? This is an interview. She's just like, just so you guys know, people like the music. Yeah. We gotta stop talking like therapists, everyone. We gotta stop talking like therapists. I don't know what it's gonna take. We gotta stop talking like therapists. This is such a strange, awful vibe.
I didn't know that was happening.
I've seen it, yeah.
Yeah, I've seen
That's
it. It's,
really powerful.
occasionally, off and on maybe
That's
a couple
what I
posts.
wanted.
Ari, grab my fucking finger.
I didn't know that was happening.
I'm holding space for the
I've
JJ
seen it
theme
on a
song.
couple
That's
posts.
what I want.
I don't
I've seen
know
it on
how
a couple
widespread,
posts.
but I am in queer media, so
Yeah.
that's my,
That's really cool.
Doug, I am in queer media. Oh my God. Okay. I'm in queer media, 11 hours daily screen time. That's me. That's me. I feel like space has been held for me with this post for sure. I'm finding meaning in these words. When I'm in a holding space for Defying Gravity lyrics in queer media competition, but the black solo poly hijabi amputee is already there, I'm 17 and scared of holding space for Defying Gravity. Man, sometimes this website does still have the sauce, I will say. Sometimes this website does still have the sauce. All right, what do we got next? The big question is, what movie musical is about to be rushed into production now that Wicked is on track to make the GDP of Greenland? Please give me Avenue Q musical. Avenue Q is such a 2003-ass movie, musical, though. So I don't know if it would fit these days, but I think it probably... I mean, same year. That shit would make $5, and the $5 would come from me. All right, not beating the one-story allegations. My late grandmother passed away about 2 years ago. She had a group of blue-haired old biddies that went and did fun stuff around, and one thing that they did was they went to a regional theater production of Avenue Q, and they did not know. I was shocked. I was like, how do you not know the premise of Avenue Q? And she went to it and lasted until intermission, and she was like telling us the story, and she was like, the things they made those puppets do, you wouldn't believe it. It was like, no, I think I would. I know what Avenue Q is. What's the premise of Avenue Q? It's a puppet musical. It's a bunch of Sesame Street style puppets, but they talk about being down and out and poor and having shit lives and stuff. It's where the song, if you've ever heard The Internet is for Porn, it's from that. I will say it probably would need an update because it is very racist. They did update it recently when it went off Broadway to take out a slur for Pakistani people. I will say it's going to be really hard to have Christmas Eve as a character in like a post-Stop Asian Hate world. They should do the Gary Coleman character. The problem with Gary Coleman is that he doesn't read anymore because we're so far removed from Gary Coleman chronologically. It'd have to be someone else. Change it to Happy Holidays. That's not... the problem. Next up. No, he's dead. No. Oh, no. Oh, not Dan. For those of you that don't know, Dan Henschel had an allergic reaction that he was able to film and upload a couple of weeks ago, and then he died in the ER. Oh, no. As you can see, we have now found his diary, so we are getting some post-mortem content. Chad, is this real? This is real. Sorry, y'all. Dan is not awake, just working through the backlog. Oh. Next up. This site is so good. Look at this ad I got. Okay. What is this? So first I was like, oh, the algo thinks I'm low T. I don't know why that is. They're giving me testosterone. Then I read it a little longer and I was like, wait a minute. Is this for trans people? Like TRT, it's like HRT, right? But you're replacing the testosterone. What's going on here? So I like, oh, I'm not, oh, I just wanted to see the image larger. I'm not clicking that shit. These are steroids. You can just sell steroids on X? Wow. The Everything app. Yeah. Of course you can. Can we bundle it with Galaxy Gas? Apparently. That's crazy. Next up. Oh my God. Saw this one everywhere this week. Twitter when a minor has an opinion. I think liking bad things is bad. STFU, you're a minor. All right, first off, I love how mad the person making this image is. Sometimes you can tell from an image that someone is seething. I appreciate that. Secondly, I wholeheartedly believe this. I'm sorry. I believe this is actually you. Correct. Because this person on the right is correct. How the fuck is a child going to know what things are good and bad? And by the way, not to do a little advanced hating, you can smell what they're talking about here. I think liking bad things is bad. This is probably some stupid fucking image they made to respond to someone who like is posting about like a ship they dislike. You can tell what this is about. It's not about people who like rotted food or kicking puppies. It's about some stupid insular Twitter drama that they think they're on the right side of for no reason other than the fact that they know they're right. I know it is. I know it is. I can smell it. I can smell it. What if we didn't call kids slurs? What slur can we call kids? Please tell me. I need to know. I don't know. I think largely kids should not be online. Firstly, because it will turn you into a Cocomelon iPad baby with giga ADHD. The ADHD that Adderall doesn't fix. And secondly, because I will have to read your posts, which is not fair to me. I also like every time this comes up, everyone's like, this person is just displaying textbook ageism, and it's just such a perfect example. It's such a perfect example of why children should not be allowed online. Ageism as a concept exists to protect old people who are being replaced by younger people at work because the younger people could be paid less. That's why age is a protected class in all the disability legislation. Not so a 14-year-old can tell you that actually I have a pretty important opinion about bi lesbians. All right? That's what it's for. Ugh. If children weren't online, then I couldn't edit it for you. Dyer, you're like 26. All right? You're old. It's time for you to face facts. And I still disagree with you on everything because everyone younger than me is older or is wronger than I am. I don't know. These children, this is it. They assert the truth of their conclusions. They never interrogate the premise. That's how we end up where we are. Children held space for defying gravity, though. Ugh. Children would never accept Wicked. They would never accept Rent. That's why the movie or musical that the like Gen Alpha kids are into is Heathers. Yeah. You're doing a great job there, kiddos. I hope you all like Heathers and Hamilton. We will just be getting those until the end of time. Next up. What if I told you that getting a matching tattoo with a boy off of Twitter within 24 hours of meeting is actually the best decision you will ever make in your entire life? Do not do this. Oh no, I'm sorry. I just feel bad. I'm so sorry. Oh no. It's the same user like 6 months apart. Oh man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Dr. Cum Muncher. Me and my partner are getting this tattoo because of this tweet. Next up. Sephiroth. I will bring this world despair. The ever courageous Mario Brothers. Ba 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 ba. It's woody. That's not how you say Sephiroth. Okay. Next up. So much of adulthood is just grieving in secret. Grieving ex-lovers, grieving dead friendships, grieving your parents sinking into old age, grieving the person you thought you'd grow into, grieving cities you never got to live in, grieving parts of you that couldn't survive. Oh, give me a break. Yeah, this is true to a degree. I know you never really get over everything, and there's all this stuff you wish you could do, and everyone lives with some amount of regret. You shouldn't be dwelling on it this much. Come on. But the important thing is, the real truth is, of course, in the quote retweets. Let me see what we got. It's actually trying different sandwiches. Grieving sandwiches from places that have gone out of business. When I lived in Queens, there was a laundromat 2 blocks from us that we used. Terrible shit-ass laundromat. A year before we moved, a bagel/Mexican food shop opened up right next to it. So what we would do is we would do our laundry, and if it was the morning, I would get a cinnamon raisin bagel with strawberry cream cheese. If it was the afternoon, I would get a chicken torta. And I think about those 2 sandwiches once a month at least. Of course, those are not uncommon things to get. I can get them anywhere. But they had these like banana peppers they would put on the torta. They put sports peppers on it too, and I really liked it. And and their cream cheese was really good. They made it at the place. And I'll never have it again. Make a pilgrimage, it doesn't exist anymore. It went out of business. So much of adulthood is just dishes. Washing dishes, drying dishes, putting away the clean dishes, thinking about the dish in the sink you need to wash, deciding not to cook because it's going to dirty too many dishes, looking for an apartment with an in-unit dishwasher. I grew up without a dishwasher in my home. I was the dishwasher. First apartment I lived in, no dishwasher. Second apartment, no dishwasher. Third apartment, no dishwasher. Fourth apartment, dishwasher. I can't go back, man. Fuck, I can't go back. Oh man, it's too good. Oh, it's too good. I know a lot of people are like, I zen out during dishwashing. Dishwashing is, I get excited about dishwashing. I get that. Not me. Not me. I need the dishwasher. How many people in this chat, just to ask you this, how many people in this chat have an apartment without a dishwasher and purchase paper plates and plastic cutlery so as to not ever have to do dishes? I'm getting some me's. You people are going to hell when you die. You people are going to hell when you straight down. It's like how you will have to meet every person you've ever wronged and beg forgiveness. You will be faced with a mountain of paper plates and plastic cutlery, and you will be forced to wash them before you can proceed. Next up. Dude, I don't have a sink. I will say I've had friends who were in that situation and they did it because they did not have a sink with which to wash dishes. Except actually, I'm going to dox Spence a little bit. One of the places Spence lived, the sink was so fucking funny. The dimensions on the sink were, it was literally like, it was the depth of a normal sink. It was like 18 inches deep and it was like literally 6 inches wide. And I would come over and I'd be like, what the fuck is this? It looks like, what do they expect you to do with this sink? And he's like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm like, he couldn't wash dishes because you could not lay a plate flat in the sink. It was insane, dude. I was like, this can't be a real setup. Is that legal? It's apartments, man. Is it legal to do X in an apartment? I don't know. I don't think I've ever been in an apartment that was up to code. Come on. Next up. Can you draw it on MS Paint? Of course. Okay, so it was like, here's the counter. So microwave, drying rack, maybe some cereal, some coffee, right? Okay, so here's what we had. This is the faucet, and this is the sink. That's what it looked like. It's insane. It was like, what the fuck? It was, oh my god. Here. I'll give you a little cabinet too. That's the cabinets. And like a plate would be about that big relative to the sink. It's so funny. Can you draw Spence for scale? Yeah. Spence is like right here. Let's say he's operating the microwave. He's huge. No, the sink was tiny. He didn't have a dog, but let's put a dog down here. This is more like a rabbit. Let's say it's a rabbit. Spence's rabbit. And let's say that he has grass indoors. And let's say that the sun's out inside the house. That's pretty good. All right, next up. Call me by your name too. This time it's a chick. I found this one funny. Next up. It's that time of year again. Vote and help us crown the 2024 Anti-Semite of the Year. All right, who do we got? John Cusack, Greta Thunberg, Hassan Piker. Oh, let's go. Okay, so this rocks for a number of reasons. Hassan's on here because, I don't know, what did he say? Like, Palestinians are human? That is anti-Semitic. I can't talk too much about this organization because they banned the Z word on Twitch. But I like that this has caused two parallel dramas. First, among people who are included on here for stumping for Palestinian rights, frustrated that they're on here at all. Like, defense of Israel is being conflated with anti-Semitism. But secondly, so many of the comments are people being like, where the fuck is Nick Fuentes? Now, half of those comments are from people that are like, this guy's an out-and-out Nazi. Why is he not on the list? And the other half are from his fans that feel like it's a snub. They're like, where the fuck is he? He worked so hard for this. It's crazy. It's unbelievable. The reason I got this post at all sent to me is Farfa sent it to me, and he was like, damn, better luck next year, I guess. And I just got to say, we got to make a write-in campaign for Farfa. We got to put Farfa on here. Next year, Farfa, it's going to be you. I'm betting you right now. But they said they couldn't put him on there because of his charitable donations of King of Jank games to a Rothschild. They said no Jew hater would play that poorly. It's got to be on purpose. Next up. Okay. This one I have to do this so that I could get to this thing. All right, this one is unfucking believable. So begins with this post. Oh my God. Nothing distances a man from MAGA quite like tailoring. That's why the menswear guy is a phenom. At this moment in history, I would never assume a man in a tailored suit who cares about how he is perceived by people with taste is voting for Schindler, right? This guy talking about dye workwear and the fact that he is an unrepentant, annoying-ass lib, but has a really great understanding of clothing. And he's like, anyone else who has exactly that hyperfixation probably feels similarly, right? Quote tweet, not quite. Classical style and its inherent elegance and dignity belong to the civilized and the civilization builders who don't hate our past, but use it to style and build the future. Okay, Catholic in bio. This has got to be a convert. And then let's look at the quote tweet. You come at the king, you best not miss. Not true. Your style has so little to do with classic men's dress that the FBI was able to use your shoes to identify you as a January 6th rioter. I know this because you once followed me, but then I saw your ugly shoes, blocked you, and alerted the FBI. Jesus fucking Christ. The bar has been raised on posting by this guy so many times. Oh my God. The reply, turnback cuffs in Western style. He's just doing this like it's a normal thread. Don't belong on a pinstripe business suit with peak lapels. Needs a Western style suit. This sort of low information online danteism is a bad representation of classic dress. It's like putting random things on a Mr. Potato Head. My friend, Bruce Boyer, once wrote an essay on Colin Harvey, the late great cutter at Anderson and Shepherd, who was known for having excellent taste. Bruce wondered aloud about getting turnback cuffs put onto a twill blazer where there'd be, oh my God. This person goes, congrats on publicly admitting to be a snitch for the feds. And he replies again, hello, FBI. I have some information for you. With a quote tweet, what's the best way to stalk my ex while having plausible deniability if she calls the cops on me? Do not test this guy. Why does everyone think they can step to him? It's crazy. Everyone thinks they're going to be the guy to take him down. It's unbelievable. What's the time between these posts? Let's check. 5:51, 6:58. About an hour. Oh, man. Oh, God. Professional hater. He's a forum poster through and through. All right. We're going to do a little bit of Blue Sky Freaks. We're going to do a little bit of Blue Sky Freaks. I've been on Blue Sky a little more than usual. And I got to tell you, the site is interesting. It has a different culture than Twitter. Twitter, I saw a post from, I think, House of Decline that was like, it's like being in an abandoned mall right now, which I agree with. Blue Sky is like, we're currently in the process of like getting a broom and shaking all the heckin' doggo posters out of the rafters like little spiders. But not before we got a couple of good days of Discourse. Here's what we got. Discourse is back, baby. It's good again. Audiobooks count as reading. Audiobooks count as reading. Audiobooks count as reading. Yes, but read also. Hey, friendo, some people can't read. I don't think you meant to be ableist, but that's how the statement comes off. Smiley face. Illiteracy is not a disability. People can be taught to read. Disabled people can't be taught how to not be disabled. This post could have just as easily been a response to you. This is not the dichotomy you're making it out to be. Do you know how hard it is to hold a book? Oh, it's good. It's so good. So much going on in here. My favorite part of it is this first post. There was this big push this weekend to resolve the question, does listening to an audiobook count as reading? I guess my first reaction to that would be like, probably not, right? You're like being read to, you're not reading. But I think my second response to that would be, who cares? What does it need to? Why? Are you filling out a fucking summer reading list to get a pizza party? The point is you want to experience a book, right? There's a lot of ways you can do that. You can sit down and read it. You can have it read to you. Boom. Why? You're still getting the info from the book? That's fine. Yeah, I think that's fine. You know, listening to audiobooks is fun. I do it a lot. I mean, I don't know. I don't really think it's like reading, but like, does that matter? Like, I think these people think there's some sort of innate goodness associated with reading that they need to fulfill. And if they don't fulfill it, they feel like they've done something wrong. I just don't get it. Why can't you people enjoy things? Why do you have to be checking off a box on some sort of reading list you got when you were in 3rd grade? I don't get it. I don't get it. It's just crazy. It's just like, it's just a discourse that I really cannot even fathom caring about. I just... I just don't get it. It's gatekeeping people love to keep, but it's the opposite. It's this person fighting a ghost, someone who says audiobooks don't count as reading, or importantly, someone who thinks that matters at all. It's just not a distinction that even matters. Oh, man. And then some people can't read. Don't I know it? Hey, friendo, some people can't read. I got my ass blasted on Blue Sky a couple of months back, and everyone talked like this. Hey, friendo. Reddit? It's not Reddit. I wish it was Reddit. It's something else. Tumblr expats? You said it, not me. Of course, I'm in charge of books, the indisputable final arbiter of what is reading, and I say they don't. Sorry, could you speak up? I can't read. Oh, man. Final freak of the day. This is Liv. Started watching a streamer to get better at a video game he plays, and I'm incredibly embarrassed to realize I now mainly watch him because I have a bit of a crush. This must be what it feels like losing chess to a dog. Oh, yeah? And then I went to her profile. She's talking about Balatro. Just throwing my phone at the wall and sobbing in the shower after learning video game he plays refers to helping her improve at Balatro and not losing to 11-year-olds on a bootleg Yu-Gi-Oh! Sim. My bitch too bad. My stream's too good. My parking too normal. Check out Danny doing the crazy parking intro, though. He's so good at impressions.
Crazy parking.
He's insane. How does he do it? He's incredible. Oh, okay. Whatever. No big deal. You know, I assume everyone who watches me is doing so because they have a huge crush on me. And to you, I say, what's your fucking problem? Let's do Prague. Liv responded to you? Did she? Oh. I lost at chess to a dog. LOL. Folks. Ah. We did it. Ah. We're so back. Am I clicking a CJ post? I guess we could. Important skills to acquire: farming, welding and fabrication, mechanic and panel beating, carpentry, tailoring, gypsum and tiling, building and construction, drawing and design, painting. Start today. 6 months later, you will be unstoppable. Hashtag better together. I don't actually think you're going to be very good at farming, welding, carpentry, construction, design in 6 months. I think maybe you'll have to pick one of those. Important skills to acquire. Start today. In 6 months, you'll be unstoppable. Jacking it, jorking it, smacking it, sucking it. All right, we'll do this before we head out. The name game. What is this? Oh, this is going to be annoying. Ecclesia, Raisin, Ash, Lurie. These are all cards. Yu-Gi-Oh! Monsters, okay? Larry, Mo. I'm not seeing Curly. Jesse, Joshua, Pack, Raphael, YCS winners? Has Raph won a YCS? Sam won a YCS. There we go. Gage, Joseph, Alex, Larry, people who are in the hole. Jordan, I guess it could be Crackers. It's Crackers. What is this? Simpsons characters. Who the fuck is Raphael? Ralphie? No, it's not Ralph Wiggum. It's this guy? Hey, Pelly. What's a line I'm going to know from this guy? I can hear his voice. I know he says all this stuff that I didn't know he had a name.
Yes, finally. I would like to return your quote-unquote ultimate belt. I see. Do you have a receipt? Quote-unquote, sir? No, I do not have a receipt. I won it as a door prize at the Star Trek convention, although I find their choice of prize highly illogical, as the average Trekker has no use for a medium-sized belt. Whoa, fat, sarcastic Star Trek fan. You must be a devil with the ladies.
Whoa. All right.